Do you want to learn a game-changing method to triple your dating results? Hey bro, it's Coach Nav here in Miami, baby. And today I want to ask you one question. When was the last time you went out and you actually knew what you were working on? When you went out to do approaches, let's say if you went out to do your approaches for 2 hours, did you actually know what you're working on? Or were you just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna try get some numbers, and see how it goes? Well, that's exactly what a lot of guys do. When they go out to meet women, they don't really know what they're working on. They don't have that laser focus. And the problem with that is, when you don't focus on one thing, and you're just out there just to get numbers or whatever, you're not really improving. And this is exactly what I do with my clients. When we go out, I pinpoint what their sticking point is, and then we just work on that. So for, let's say if it's a 5-hour session, we'll keep working on that, keep working on it until now he actually, masters that part. Then we go on to the next thing. And that's what you need to be doing. You need to, think like an athlete. When an athlete goes to the gym or, when they go, whatever, if they're playing tennis or whatever, they're focusing on improving one thing at a time because, as humans, we can't focus on 10 different things. So when you go out the next time, what I want you to do is to think about, okay, what do I need to be working right now? Maybe write it down. Okay, let's say you run out of things to say. This is really common. And, I'm in Miami right now. I was coaching a client and his sticking point was he was running out of things to say, which a sticking point I had, back in the day as well. It's really common. And what we worked on is doing a code read whenever he runs out of things to say. So he would say something like, by the way, another thing I noticed about you is you look like you do yoga. You're really chill. You have this relaxed vibe. Once he said that, then of course there was a new conversation or topic that would come up. She would be like, no, I do Pilates, or no, I don't do yoga. I go to the gym or whatever, or no, I don't do yoga at all. I'm not into, sports. I prefer to go for a walk. And then from that topic, then there will be more things to talk about. Try to pinpoint. If you can't do it by yourself, if not, get a coach. I'm happy to help you as well. If you want me to help you, go to the description. You'll find my WhatsApp number. Or actually, if you got a sticking point within running out of things to say, you can go fill out my quiz and it will give you a personalized guide. It will tell you different strategies to overcome that sticking point. And it's got 5 other sticking points as well on there, the main sticking points. So you find, the information that you need on there. And actually, go do that now. And what I want you to do is make that your mission. When you go out, whatever the quiz tells you to do, whatever the PDF that I will send you, whatever that is, just work on that. And that's what you want to be doing long term. You want to have a proper plan. Let's say, you've been doing, a few approaches and you're not able to carry on the conversation, then work on just saying something when she gives you a topic, right? So if she goes, oh, I'm from New York or I'm from France, then just talk about that. When you get good at it, when now you're like, okay, now I can actually talk about it, then next level will be to do a tease. So then you want to do a tease. Like if she's French, you'd be like, oh, did you bring your baguette here? Or did you, bring your croissant? Or for a second, I thought you're walking in, Champs-Elysees. And then the other thing is, when you go out to practice one thing at a time, it's easy to track your progress. It's easy to see if you're developing or not. And when I'm coaching my clients, let's say if we've been doing coaching for 3 months, and we look back and be like, okay, now you can tease, now you can challenge, now your attraction is really good. Comfort is kind of good, but you're not getting solid numbers yet. The numbers are still flaking a little bit, but you're getting some dates, but it's not consistent. And we can look back and be like, okay, these are the things you're doing well, but this is not the things you're doing well. So what I'm saying here is, when you go out for a certain goal and then you complete that goal, you know that you're developing your game and you're getting better. But imagine if you just go out just to get numbers or whatever, just to get dates. And 1 year down the line, you're still not getting those numbers and you don't really know where you are. You're like, okay, I don't even know if I'm better or if I'm worse. That's one of the biggest advantages of focusing on one thing at a time. You can also track it to understand, okay, what's going on with my game right now? Yeah, it will require a little work. You would have to document it, like, you know, on your phone app, just to write down, okay, like, this is what I'm doing well right now. This is not what I'm doing well right now. But it's so crucial to be doing that part. Because if, you know, a lot of guys, they don't do that part and they're surprised why they're working hard, but yet they're not improving. You know, it's like work hard or work smart. You want to work smart. And that way you become much more efficient and get to the result quicker. Just to summarize, you want to focus on one thing at a time, whether that's teasing, whether that's, you know, focusing on challenging, banter, not taking the conversation too seriously, or if you're getting a lot of flaky numbers, focusing on comfort and actually having a genuine connection. But it's important to have that laser focus so you're working smart, not hard. All right, I'll catch you next video, baby. Nav.